Yeah, but that depends on who you're bringing. That the other people that you're going to have to like them too. You see what I mean?
Well, no, you're only going to bring a +1
You're
person
bringing
that you like.
the other people that you're going to have to like them too. Damn it! I hate when I do this. You see what I mean? Too many tabs open. There we go. That's fixed. Because I have the tab open to watch the stream coming through, and then so when I hear myself back, and so does everyone else.
Oh, before we go live, has anybody sent Netscape? Oh, crap. So, should I end up sending Netscape the link?
I have done it. I think, haven't I?
Okay.
Did I not send that out? Might have been. Oh yes. I haven't. It was someone else. I was struggling with my headphones.
Netscape.
I've done it.
Because I know that Netscape had put up a YouTube video saying, "Oh, he's going to be on the show." So.
Yeah, I've done it now. I was confused to get my headphones working, and then someone else jumped in, and I thought it was him. It wasn't. So. Anyway, I'll wait until everyone's here, and then I'll introduce what show it is.
Yeah.
Even though everyone always knows what it is anyway, it's just good in case you're listening to it back somewhere that doesn't have the name or something.
Yeah.
Which doesn't happen. Or you're not really watching.
Yeah, or kind of like what happened to me when I was doing my show last Wednesday, where the server kept crapping itself. So I have 3 different parts for one show because the server crapped itself, and the only way to reconnect was to restart mix.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
That wasn't. I'm not sure what happened there because I went in and checked after you said that. But if you've got the 3 parts, give them to me. I'll link them all together and I'll fix it. It's fine. I'm good at audio stuff.
Morn, do you want to see my donuts that I made?
Yeah, you'll send them in a picture or something on the group thing. Yeah.
No, I didn't. I was gonna avoid taking a picture.
Oh.
Like I was gonna do the video. You wanna see?
But if you do the video, my internet's not being very good, so it might crap out.
Okay. Okay, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'll just take a picture later.
Wait, so was it definitely on your end that was happening then, or was it my end?
It was yours, because it isn't. I have nothing to do with the server at all.
Okay.
That's all like somewhere else.
I thought it would probably have
you
been
connected
myself.
that, and then it must have been your side because I checked it and I made sure everything was working that side, because that's basically what I can do. I can log in and check it all, and it says everything was fine. So the server puts out it can handle an infinity amount of people connecting to it. So that's why you pay for it, because it's like this internet connection could not do that. The radio connection can have, I don't know, just keep putting people on it and see what happens when it falls. But they say that it's as many viewers as it doesn't tell you. It's basically unlimited, so it should be fine. And it didn't go down.
But the main reason I was thinking it was over my internet was actually because it's the end of the month for my internet stuff, so yeah.
That might be what it is.
Yeah, normally it does it during the last week, but normally it isn't that bad. Normally it does actually work still, just...
See, but the server might also, at the other end, if it doesn't get quite enough bandwidth to keep the connection open, it might just shut it.
Yeah, but it was really strange because it shut it, then reopened it and shut it, and then reopened it and shut it within like 5 seconds. So
yeah, it might do. I don't know. I just, as soon as I seen you say that, I had a look, and everything that I could look at said everything was fine. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Don't know. Could be anything. You know what the internet and computers are like.
Yeah.
They're just not. Sometimes they're not happy, and they're like, no dickhead, I'm not working. And you're like, oh, but why? Why? It's like,
Maybe sometimes you just need to let them download more RAM.
Even if you'd done that to my thing, it wouldn't help. My internet upload is so fucking pish. Like, it's really bad.
Mm.
I mean, it's good enough for audio, but it's not good for anything else. So we're waiting on a couple of people. Anyway, I'm just going to say it. Welcome to, what is it, Shooting the Shit, episode 70, I think. Because I've been doing it for a while now. So
Yes, it's episode 70.
So, episode 70, yay. There was a wee rant I wanted to go into, but I'll keep that for a wee bit later. I've sent everyone the link that wanted to come in, I think, but they're not here yet, so...
Okay.
I don't know, guys.
Oh.
What have you been playing, doing stuff? Yeah.
You're also not the only one with a pet nickname anymore. Because Netscape's also been lovingly nicknamed Nutsquake.
Yeah. Yay, someone else can join something that I didn't do. There we go. There he is. See, told you. Anyway, right. So I think Beyond Sadness is coming on, but I'm not sure. He might not. And basically anyone that's in the Aerith Radio group can jump in. So that's about it though, so far. So Netscape, welcome to Shooting the Shit, where we just talk about games and other random shit. That's what it's called, Shooting Shit. Yay! And I get drunk, and it gets out hacked, and it's fun.
Oh,
thanks for having me on.
It's no problem, man. We'll have anyone on.
Kitty,
anyone.
You know you said you wanted to go into a bit of a rant?
Yeah.
Well, also on the topic of what game I've been playing this week, recently in the UK we've only just got the new Ratchet and Clank game, and in the US they've had it for 10 days. In the cheese-eating surrender monkeys, aka the French, have had it for 7 days now, and the rest of the EU has had it for 2 more days. And
what is that? That's bullshit. No, we should always...
No, USA!
No, I'm not bothered about the USA getting it first. They mostly always get stuff first.
Yeah, I'm more pissed off about the French getting it well before the entire of the EU.
They're not allowed to. They're not allowed to, though. That's one of the rules. The whole EU. That's why we can't get fucking Final Fantasy at the same release date as the US, even though we get the one that's got the retard spelling. And they don't fix it. They just give us the US version. But the reason we've got to wait is so that all the other versions are all out in the EU, like the French and all that, are all translated, and then we can get it.
Yeah, but no, I was actually gonna go on to a slightly separate point, and that was, meanwhile, back on the original Ratchet and Clank, which this is for all intents and purposes a HD re-release of, or remaster rather. The difference from the original was only 4 days in 2002. But I actually brought it up with Insomnia and Sony Computer Entertainment Europe, and the reason Insomnia gave was because of not localization, but I forgot what it's called, where it's based on location and actually getting the stock in.
Maybe, but no, but that's still illegal for Europe. Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, though, because when I actually got my game disc at 2 p.m. today, on the actual game case it still had the little sticker which said being released from, everyone said, oh, it's still kind of sort of owned by Sony Computer Entertainment Europe, and this little sticker was meant to be removed when... basically in game, but because they literally just got the stock in, they couldn't really remove it much. So,
well, digital downloads. Downloads. What's an excuse for not having it on the digital download store then?
I honestly don't know because I didn't choose to go for digital downloads, but I will give them one good thing about that. You know, most companies, when they transfer it from a US store to a UK one, they just change the $ to a £.
Yep.
I don't know if it was Insomnia or Sony Computer Entertainment Europe, but somebody actually changed it so it is roughly what the price is in United States dollars to British pounds.
Yay!
Yeah. So whoever that guy is, I want to buy them a beer, but then I remember that 5-6 quid odd that would normally be extra would be for their beer.
Yeah. And the other thing is, on the translation point, I have never, ever, ever had a game so far that has had the proper spellings of colour and all that. It's always been American spellings. Even though
that's because America knows how to spell colour, and the UK does not know how to spell colour. You add in like an extra letter.
No,
you fucking take it away.
Because it's not
like Chinese traditional and Chinese simplified. American's the simplified version where they've removed redundant letters. But then again, if that was properly the case, then Q would just be a single Q instead of Q and UE queuing up to be pronounced.
Yeah, I know. The Americans don't know how to English.
No, we know how to English. It's fine.
No, you don't.
Yes, I'm Englishing right now. You don't know how to English, especially when you get drunk, and then your English is just another language.
You've got an accent. That's nothing to do with not English, and that's to do with the accents. We're talking about spellings here.
Yeah, we're explicitly talking about how the difference between spellings and stuff, and there's also the even though Americans say, "Oh, our English is definitely probably the best," you're kind of forgetting that the godfather of modern English was William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you know that Shakespeare sounds better in the American accent? Because the British accent is not like how it used to be.
American.
It's not how it used to be. The British accent that we have today is how higher class British people spoke.
No, it's not.
Yes,
no, the American ideal of the British accent is the.
I read about it.
The Queen. No, the Queen. The Queen would be what you're talking about. The Queen's English, and you Americans you're nowhere near it. So you're not having that.
I didn't say we were near that. I said we maintained our accent, and the British populace did not.
No, lies.
Kitty.
Yeah.
The Queen's English was not actually what the Americans commonly had. That was what we had for presenters and the like, because they needed something that would be global throughout all of the UK, and that's incredibly important thing because for the size of like Florida, we have 10 or 20 different accents. So.
I hear you.
Queen's English was commonly what was used in British broadcasting history.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I kind of meant by that. Like, if you wanted to do real proper English, then it would be what they call the Queen's English, which would be like the BBC broadcasters.
Have you heard yourself trying to English, Cat?
Yes.
But no, the point she was going at was the actual accent most Americans seem to think of is the upper middle class sort of
I know.
London-y, Westminster area.
I've heard quite a lot of British accents, I would say. Not all of them, obviously, but I've heard quite a few based on watching British shows.
Yeah, don't watch TV for that sort of stuff.
That's why I said I haven't heard all of them, but I mean, like, you can get more of a range of the accents when you watch more of the reality shows, because then you'll get the different people.
Have you ever seen
I'll put it this way.
Nesbitt or what's the other one?
Put it this way: when I went to a shop, and I literally live 15 minutes away from Cornwall, which is literally just a short walk and a ferry ride away. There's a shop that's fairly nearby where my college was, which in the US it isn't uni, it's literally the 17 to 18 year-ish stuff. But basically when I went there, the guy who was behind the shop, behind the till, has the most Cornish accent you could think of, and that actually shocked me. Yeah. Even as somebody who lives so close to Cornwall, you never ever hear a very, very strong Cornish accent.
It's the same. It's the same with me. See, if I go to Glasgow, right, the accent is completely different. If I go to Edinburgh, in the posh area of Edinburgh, again the accent is completely different. Like, but I'm not talking about accents. I'm talking about how they spell shit in games that don't translate, even though we've waited like 6 months for the translation.
Yeah,
that's what I'm pissed off about. It's like, look, if you're going to do it right.
Yeah,
you can still understand.
But no, look,
I'm talking about Insomnia, and they are a British developer, I believe.
If stuff was written like in the British spelling, I'd still be able to read it.
Yeah, exactly, but that's not what I'm complaining about. You don't wait 6 months.
Or you're complaining about the wait time. Version. You want it to be done.
Look, if
yeah, that is a long time to wait. I'll give you that.
Fucking do it. Like, if we're going to have to wait, and they say, oh, but we have to translate it for the rest of Europe, fine, but how about translating the wee shitty bits that we get that's still in the US version, you fucking plebs?
Yeah,
you know
but
I mean?
At the same time, though, the US version of most of the older games, at least, were like version 1.0, whereas the European versions, including the British versions, had bug fixes and the like, so they were pretty much how they originally got out the revisions.
Maybe not, but I can tell you that Final Fantasy was not, because we had the US version of Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy is a bad option there because America didn't even get the right Final Fantasy order out.
9.
I believe their Final Fantasy 3 was actually something like 6.
Yeah. But these ones, it was when they were on the PlayStation, when I had the PlayStation chip, so we could get imports. We imported Final Fantasy 9, and then later on, the disc got scratched or whatever, it stopped working. So we went and bought the normal UK version, and both of them were the exact same. There was like no difference apart from maybe like the artwork and stuff.
Yeah.
Like everything else was the exact same. So
I have never had a game that was like a different version based on country.
Well, that's actually a great thing about being in the UK, being in the EU, is the EU roughly is about the same size as the US. So there's a multitude of different languages, and one of the few reasons I really don't mind importing, if I can, is it's just like going back in time when I'd accidentally select German and not understand a lick of what anything's going on in the old PS1 game when I couldn't even speak English. Or even read English for that point.
That's a thing. I just think if they're going to make us wait, at least translate it so that the different spellings that the US have from the English ones, at least do give us that fucking courtesy. Holy shit. Don't just go, hey guys, you're waiting 6 months for nothing.
Well,
you know what I mean?
The closest it is to nothing is a few bug fixes.
I have a question. Now, Google corrects my spelling of things, okay? But like if you guys like spell it, do you guys like when you use Google and other programs?
Yeah, they automatically correct it to the American version, and it pisses me off.
Oh wow!
They don't. If you go to the
programmer, so I have to use American spelling for color every single fucking time. And there's actually one command in Unity for their JavaScript plugin, which is color.color, which is it's literally color US spelling dot color British spelling, and the actual patch notes was literally just English version of British version of color.
Yeah, the other thing, Google does actually, if you go to Google UK, it does actually correct color for you.
Yeah, but normally whenever you use Google Chrome, it automatically selects it to the US one for me at least.
Well, I've got Firefox, so
Yeah.
automatically selects the UK.
Plus, I don't even know if that's fully true for the most people, because I actually have my keyboard set to the American layout because it's so much nicer for a programmer, because single quote, double quote, right next to each other.
America rules the world in subtle ways.
I have an important question for everybody overseas right now that is not in America, just the UK and everything.
That'd be us too then.
Fine, I'll shut up.
Do you cook your bacon in an oven?
Sometimes.
Well, it depends on how bored we are going, how lazy we're going to be, because
I have never ever in my entire I found a British show, and it was called Fat Family, so I had to watch it, and and they kept cooking all their bacon, like everybody cooked their bacon in an oven.
In the oven.
I have never seen that before.
Rather than cook it in its fat. It's a slimmer way to make food, basically. It stops so much fat. That's why.
Yeah.
Remember
Normally you grill it, or you don't chuck it in the oven. You chuck it in the grill, never the oven.
They plopped it. They put it on a little thing, and I saw how the grease was dripping down. But they put it in the oven.
Hey,
no. It could be the grill.
That should be the grill,
but you can also put it in the oven.
You don't fucking bake bacon.
Yes, you do, and I'll tell you why. There's an awesome reason why you do this.
Okay, why do you bake bacon?
Okay, because you can make ice cream cones with bacon and scrambled egg.
Hey, Narwhal.
I mean, normally when you're just cooking it for a bacon sandwich, you don't bake it.
Hey, Narwhal.
Well, I always cook my bacon on top of the stove, and then basically I'll dump most of the grease, but then I'll save some of the grease if I'm going to make eggs, because I make the eggs in the grease.
Yep.
If you're going to do that, you don't just then dump most of it after the eggs. You use the fat for the for both the bacon and the eggs, and you end up using that.
Well, it's too much grease. Like, because I'll cook like 12 pieces of bacon. That's way too much grease for the eggs, so I dump a lot of the grease and then I.
There's your problem.
Remember.
6 slabs of bacon is plenty for a meal.
But at least I don't put it in the oven. That's weird.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. But I'm very passionate about bacon.
No, there's a thing you should know, and you probably ate baked bacon before, because did you ever eat breakfast in a mess hall while you were in the army?
No, their eggs were shitty. I kind of just stuck to the fruit and cereal products.
Basically, all the bacon that the military makes is always baked in an oven. It's never never on a skillet or anything like that.
Okay. Well,
it's always oven baked.
Tastes like shit.
I didn't eat their shitty bacon.
Well, I'm saying it's more common than you think.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in somebody's house.
There's entire recipes where you wrap the bacon around another kind of meat and then have it like that as well.
Whoa.
In America, when we wrap things in bacon, like if you want bacon on your steak, we wrap the steak in the bacon and then cook it.
Yeah.
But we don't cook the bacon first and then wrap it.
Yeah, no,
that's kind of retarded.
Well, the thing
as a whole.
Well, the thing, if you do it in the oven, you can do you'd wrap some bacon on the turkey, and then you would cook it all in the oven.
Yeah, like that.
But yes, the ice cream cone thing with the eggs and bacon's fucking amazing. So you should all try that. Get tinfoil.
I like to have my eggs over easy. That's my favorite.
No, it's scrambled eggs, right? You get tinfoil and you make a cone shape, right? And you wrap the bacon round it, right? The raw bacon round the cone shape of the tinfoil. You then put them in the oven and you cook them. When they're ready, you take away the tinfoil and you're left with like a bacon cone, and then you just fill that cone with scrambled egg. And you can basically hold it and just munch it. It's fucking brilliant.
Why are you not fatter, Cat? That's my fucking question.
Look, it's not my fault. My metabolism is retarded.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with him there. I can just sit on my ass all day and eating utter crap, and I never get fat currently.
You have no idea.
Yeah, wait. No. Metabolisms only count for, say, about 100 calories or so. You're either not eating, you don't know how much calories you're actually eating. You're either not eating enough in a day, or because then fat people try to use that. Oh, I've got a slow metabolism. No, you're eating like 10,000 extra calories. You need to stop. It's not a slow metabolism.
I work out like twice a day.
The same thing goes for really skinny people. You're eating just a little less, or you're eating just enough to maintain your weight.
Yeah, probably that.
Well, that's because that's how much money we end up having. So.
Yeah, and it's also I'm lazy and I'm playing games most of the time, and I'm like, oh, I could do with a snack. There's no snacks about. Fuck it, I'm just going to keep playing, and then I'll get really hungry, and then I'll go and munch.
I have forgotten to eat when I play games. I have done that a few times. I was guilty of it. God, man, I can't remember. Maybe it was this week where I was like, oh crap, I forgot to eat lunch.
I do that all the time.
Well, lunch is actually luxury for most people.
And it's
cheap. For most poor people nowadays. 2 meals is actually decent, so.
I never eat breakfast. I'm not hungry in the morning, so I don't have my first meal until about 11 or 12. And then I have a 3 o'clock snack. And when I say snack, it's like a snack. I grab an apple or something, you know?
See, I wouldn't do that.
And then I have dinner around 6 sometime, 5:36, somewhere around there.
That would be me, except I would miss out breakfast, not have the snack, and maybe have something really small, and then probably get something at 5 or 6.
You mean beer for dinner? That's what you mean.
No, I don't know why this rumor's getting about. I'm not that drunk. I'm not that much of an alcoholic. I only drink most of the time on the Friday.
The Nile is part of it, Kat. You know it.
It's not true.
It's not just a river in Egypt.
It's not true. Well, chugging on a fucking iron brew.
No, fuck you guys. It is true. I can't believe it.
I'm not a drunk. Glug, glug, glug.
I'm not.
I don't have a drinking problem. Glug, 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 glug.
No, he's not got a problem. It's the drink that's addicted to him.
Exactly. It's quite tasty though. Yes. So there was a video I wanted to show everyone before we go away from YouTube, because we're supposed to have, but since it was a wee bit late. So the radio guys, you'll miss the video, but you will see, you will hear it, so that should be enough. Anyway, so I want to try and share the screen, and I also need to get this fucker up because I forgot where it is. So you guys can talk for a wee bit, and so I've got time to find this video.
Well, so far, on the topic of Ratchet and Clank, I am enjoying it at least, and considering that they did actually lower the price to what it would be roughly in the British money, I'm really not going to complain at all, even though for me the price point for most games nowadays, or at least the argument of, is it worth the price, isn't really applicable, because since I started speedrunning just one random game, I always seem to find I go so fast through everything. So even if I'm really enjoying it, I can't really say too much about it.
What have I been playing? I've just been playing Fallout 4 a wee bit. It's meh. That's all I can say about it. It's meh.
You just hate the dog.
No, the dog's fucking piece of shit. Always getting in my way. Fucking pissing me off.
My boyfriend just would leave the dog. He wouldn't take the dog.
Metal Gear Solid 5. You don't have a choice. He runs right into the fucking bullet.
No, I like the dog. I like the dog from Metal Gear Solid. I have to point that out.
Yeah, he is a great companion, but he runs into your gun way too often. I'm not gonna lie. I think I shot him 5 times in the face because he ran in the way of an my LMG file.
This is animal cruelty, guys.
No,
he ran into it.
You're talking to furries. It doesn't count.
You've not. Also, you've not played Fallout 4. The Fallout 4 dog is in your face constant.
That dog is a piece of shit.
It is
I
horrible.
haven't even played the game, and I know the dog's like always in your face just from watching my boyfriend play. Like he would stay at the dog. One time my boyfriend got so frustrated because he walked into this small room, and then when he was just trying to get out, the dog was just there, and he was trying to get the dog to move.
Yep. The dog is the one in Metal Gear Solid is really fucking intelligent compared to the fucking one in Fallout 4. The one in Fallout 4 is a fucking retarded piece of shit dog.
I can remember when the promotional material for Fallout 4 when they were promoting dog meat. I think he's still called. But I can remember it's like, oh, now he can totally fetch stuff for you. So basically, you're taking away the entire point of, or at least making streamlining the entire point of almost all Bethesda games, which is loot shit.
Pretty much. Look, I knew it'd be crap, but I wanted an RPG, man. I just needed an RPG, and
are you playing
for
PC?
Cheap enough. Yeah.
You can just turn him to be invincible then.
Or just fucking tell him to fuck off. There'll be a mod for that.
Probably.
So I'll have to look though, because.
Oh, I also recently started replaying Saints Row 4. Literally in 2 days, I've nearly 100%ed it.
We should do multiplayer on that or something. That'd be fun.
But literally in about 5 hours, I had collected all the collectibles, and yeah.
Okay.
I think I have a gaming problem.
Well, I have a gaming problem. That's not a problem, man. So can everyone see this screen?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to play this right now. I don't know if it says it, but this guy, it just got money from a donator on Twitch, and you know how it pops up with a DM, kind of does the DM and the money thing.
Yeah.
Right. This is what happens. Okay, after he's done that, this is what he does.
I can
Hope you
but
can
I
hear
can't
it.
do anything else.
Can you hear it?
No.
No.
Stephen Lyle,
It's fucking me up.
there are a lot of streamers out there that would appreciate that message. I'm just
can't
gonna
hear
call
it.
you an asshole.
Yeah, I can hear it.
It's a selfish,
It's a
stupid
bit
thing
low.
to do. Suicide is not selfish. You are a terrible person. Well, you can find another streamer to watch. Suicide is very selfish. Everyone has loved ones, family, parents. If you kill yourself with another person on the planet who cares about you, you're being a selfish prick. Plain and simple. If you don't like my opinion about that, you can find somewhere else to watch who's going to tell you that killing yourself's okay. Go fuck yourself, kid.
Okay, right. Just to put some more context into that one, right? Now,
Is that LOL? Or is that Dota?
No, it's Hi-Res Studios.
No, the game. Is it LOL or is it Dota or something? I see it's a MOBA.
No, yeah, it's hang on, I'll full screen it and you can tell. I think it is. Oh God, it's Snipe.
It's League of Legends,
Smite.
isn't it?
Smite.
Oh, Smite. Yeah.
Smite.
So of course it'd be one of the cancer games. So I am not surprised.
No, but this guy, right? He is part of Hi-Res Studios, who makes this game.
Oh.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When
Right.
you sent the video before.
Yeah, and charity donation, right? It's a charity donation. He sent a guy DM'd him and said, "You stopped me from committing suicide because I like your streams. You kind of done this," and then he goes off in that rant. But there's more. It gets worse.
Hear anything?
Hey, Two Piece, you can leave my fucking chat too. I'm so sick of this, like, constant, ridiculous, like, self-pity bullshit. Like, I have depression and I can't do anything in life. Like, everyone has fucking depression and anxiousness. Everyone has a hard time fucking waking up, and still a lot of us do it without putting the burden on a lot of other people. There is therapy, there are friends, and there are people to help you. And if you decide that you're going to end your own life or let these ridiculous fucking debilitating disease ruin your life because you don't know how to deal with it, well then fucking good.
I fucked up.
Plenty of the people that you see in like all of our content creators, YouTubers, Twitch, musicians, all of these people, not all of them, but a lot of them suffer from the same things you do, and it's good that we inspire you to be better people. But it's not like we don't have these same problems ourselves. And when you say things like, I was going to kill myself, like, why do I want to fucking hear that? I don't want to fucking hear that you're going to kill yourself. You're putting a burden on me that I don't deserve. And as a final point, freedom of speech protects you from persecution from the government. It doesn't mean you could just spout off a bunch of fucking uneducated bullshit and not have people tell you you're a fucking asshole for it.
That is my favorite part of that whole thing. That
so ironic.
Yeah. I mean, holy fucking shit. Like, you're the one talking shit. Like, I know how, I'm on antidepressants, right? I know how fucked up it is.
Well, like he's talking like everybody has depression. No, everybody has sadness. Not everybody has depression.
Hey, beyond.
No, it's like you're in a black hole, man. You don't see everyone else. It's messed up. You don't want it.
And
this guy does not have a clue what he's talking about.
No, because he basically was like, oh, everyone has depression. Everyone like. No.
If you really want to see how to know he doesn't know bugger all, he says it's a disease. No, it's a mental disorder.
Yeah,
he called it a disease. That's true. He did call it a disease. Like.
But, there's more.
It's the kind of people that play League of Legends and then shit talk consistently.
Oh, I actually like Skype. I actually like Smite. I quite like it, but. Anyway, I'm going to continue the rest of 2 minutes of this or whatever it is.
Freedom of speech doesn't mean that we can't call you fucking stupid. That's not not how it works at all.
And to the person who made the message, I hope you realize that I'm not trying to personally attack you. I'm trying to wake you up a little bit.
Sounded like...
Fighting through people is fun.
Like, dead ass. If you truly feel that my videos and streams got you through that, you're not watching my fucking content well enough to think that that was an appropriate message for me. Because there is no universe in which I accept that message in a positive light. And anyone who truly watches my stream and would be affected by it would know that. And the reason that that's so important... Shut the fuck up, Fats! The reason that that's so fucking important... And this is a very simple idea. It's not because I got you through it. It's because you got you through it. You wanted to be through it. Because you clearly don't watch my content enough to truly be affected by it. And you still got through your shit. Because you're stronger than you think you are. And stop giving that credit to other fucking people.
Just do it.
That's literally the only positive thing he says in the entire thing was like, don't give credit to other people, it's you. That's it. Everything else was just awful.
Yeah.
And like I can kind of see where he's coming from with the selfish thing. But like I only see it was like if I was like, somebody was like, suicide is selfish. To me I would be like, oh yeah, well they left behind kids and that's really sad. Or like, I would think of somebody.
It's not.
I know. When I think like of that kind of thing, if somebody like said that, it would be like my version of the selfish. I guess would be if somebody committed suicide by running out into a road and then that person hits them and kills them. Because I'm like, man, you just put that huge burden on somebody. Now that person needs to go throughout their whole life that they killed somebody. That's terrible. But to me, that's a selfish act. But like. To sit there and just go off on that guy like that.
Okay, hang on.
The guy's got a case of righteous indignation.
Hang on.
Wait,
the cat's got something.
Yes.
The cat go?
Right, YouTube people, go to the radio show, which is aerithradio.co.uk, because the YouTube one is now going down. So... I was just doing that for the video. We should have cut off before I even done that. But anyway, so if you're listening on the YouTube, go to aerithradio.co.uk and press play, and we'll be there. Thanks for coming on. Well, thanks for viewing. So aerithradio.co.uk, that's the rest of the broadcast is going to be on there. You'll find it. Hopefully. And And if not, you can catch up later, because it'll be up on there on Wednesday. So, right, stopping podcast for the YouTubes, but still going on the website.
Okay.